over there. Bam, we're live. So it's what time is it there? 9 a.m.
9:05. You're 5 minutes late, bro.
What time did you get up?
What time we get up? 6:30.
Yeah.
I woke up at 6:30. Rock hard as a rock.
What'd you do with that?
Tried to like hide it from Bryson.
Before we go into mayhem, I'd like to bring something up. Good morning, Caleb.
Good morning.
There was a post that Brian made yesterday that I thought was just absolutely batshit crazy. I can't tell if it's an endorsement or what, but I want to remind you. I wanted to remind you guys before I show you the clip from Brian's and Patrick's podcast. I wanted to show you this.
And with it being Europe, I was like,
outside the box.
That guy right there, the Blueprint Health and Fitness guy, this is the guy that's being chased all over the media. Current affair. I lost you, Taylor.
He's a pedophile.
I mean, I don't know if he's a pedophile, but well, he was charged for pedophilia.
He sent dick pics. He sent a video of him jerking off to who he thought was a 16-year-old girl.
That shit's crazy. There's proof of that. That's confirmed.
It's in the charges, man.
Oh, so he was charged with it.
No,
right.
I mean,
trust me. He can't be alone with any of my kids. Don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously, if you've seen this guy on Instagram, you know something's wrong with him. He's off. And I read somewhere else that he was blaming Lazar's death for the reason why he's hitting on underage girls or having bad judgment. Anyway, and he pleaded guilty. Holy shit, Jan Clark, he is a pedo. Wow.
Nice.
Dense updates. I just watched Don Clark not lock out any of his clean and jerks.
Don was working out when we were there. Well, we were working out, then he showed up.
He's a pretty good mover. He's a good CrossFitter.
Yeah, he's fit. I was gonna say, good morning, Don. How are you doing? It is good to see you.
Dense updates. Killing the investigation report live with from Mayhem. Oh, where is she doing that? On Dense already? Well, shit. We'll get to that in a second. I just want to show you something really quick. This is really important.
Of the barrel, whichever way you want to put it. I don't know how.
Our Aussie here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stake a claim for Craig, no matter how good or bad he ends up doing tonight. He's been. I mean, I'll let you say a little about yourself, Craig. But from what I can tell, you've been pretty plugged into the competitive CrossFit space, in addition to being, I think, contributing in the health and fitness space in your own community in Australia for several years. And you've made some comments to me over the years that kind of have caught my attention. And, just like several other people in the past, I was kind of like, you know what? I think something's telling me to give this guy a chance. And over the years that kind of have caught my attention. And, just like several other people in the past, I was kind of like, you know what? I think something's telling me to give this guy a chance.
When you say something's telling you to give him a chance, what are you talking about?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Just like several other people in the past, I was kind of like, you know what? I think something's telling me to give this guy a chance.
So something in his radar is attracted to this dude.
Hey, don't even go here, because you know what he's also insinuating? He's insinuating something in his radar made him give me a chance, made him give JR a chance, made him give fucking John Young a chance.
Something in his fucking here's the crazy part. The only reason why I bring this up is he had do you have the clip, Caleb? He had the audacity, and he's such a fucking coward because he won't say Chase's name. Everything always. I don't know if Brian's aware of it or if he's just a narcissist on a whole nother level, but he's always scratching his own back, always, and he's always talking shit about people without giving their name. It's fucking. His radar is so broken. I wonder so much what Patrick Clark thinks. Patrick Clark is on a boat with a guy who's just always drilling holes in the bottom of their boat. Go ahead and play this. Here we go.
Most people who love competitive fitness are never going to hear us talk about this leaderboard.
Yeah.
Most people who love competitive fitness, they don't even know what's going on the CrossFit Games podcast, because it was gone for so long and now it's back, and half of the world doesn't even care for the guy who's hosting it. But it's like none of these are good things. He
just slammed Chase. It's like, hey dude, from you, that's a fucking endorsement. from you, that is a fucking endorsement. Taylor, brace yourself.
My rat is on Ozempic. What? Can you tell? It's actually not Ozempic, but you're not going to understand what this thing is. It's called Triple G, otherwise known as Retatrutide. Now I know what you're thinking. Your rat isn't fat. Your rat is on testosterone. Why would your rat need a weight loss drug? It doesn't. And actually, nobody really needs it. It was intended for people with type 2 diabetes. The same way that Rogaine and Viagra were made for people with blood pressure issues and ended up making you grow hair and making you weak. The side effect of Ozempic, Tirzepatide, and now Retatrutide is dramatic weight loss. I've been using this stuff for about 6 weeks now. I started at 196 and now I'm at 185. It works. I know you're probably pissed, but my lab rat was curious. My lab rat wanted to see what this Triple G was all about. It wanted to see the thing that's making all these changes for all these people. The same way that lab rats are using testosterone, BBC 157, TB 500, melanotan, sermorelin, and ipamorelin, the rat figured it would be nice to speak from experience. That rat will be using Triple G for the next 12 to 16 weeks. If you want to do what that rat's doing, you can go check out Biomax Peptides. Get your own Triple G, because it works.
Triple G, now at biomaxpeptides.com.
Nice.
Chase, is the petition still hot? It shows how I know about suffering and still won't jump ship.
Hey, you think if Sarah started selling vials of my fucking jizz, Taylor would buy it and suck it down?
Yes. Drilling the boat is the perfect analogy. Thank you, Mr. Schweitzer. Yeah, it's so. God, he's so pathetic. I just there's no end to how pathetic he is. There's no end. Whether it's approaching my sponsors and being like, why would you associate with him, to apologizing for 1,000 times for all the dumb shit he's done, and then 5 minutes later telling someone, I don't know why they're mad at me. And by the way, there's no hive mentality. Everyone has their own 10 stories of why they lost their patience to hang out with Brian. And by the way, and if you are in his sphere, you too will. The only person that has survived is Patrick Clark. That's the only person who survived. Taylor, I will send you some biohazard containers for shipping. Oh, she's going to sell your jizz. Yep. There we go.
Taylor's going to be the first one to try it. 2 weeks. He's going to shoot it into his ass with my dick.
It doesn't need,
It won't even need the vials. He'll just have you do it for him.
it doesn't need, it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. It comes with its own injection material. It doesn't need to be reconstituted, the semen. Hey, speaking of which, do you have a picture of that lamp, Caleb?
Yeah.
Bryson just fucking took the towel off after he got out of the shower, swiped it between his legs and did the fucking.
Oh.
Will you give me 2 biscuits and another sausage?
Hey, you know what's crazy? When my kids were little, I would put the towel between their legs, and do that, and they would die laughing every time. They love it.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. Dude. So yesterday, I saw the greatest text comment in the history of texting. Taylor sent this. Go ahead, Taylor.
No, you go.
Taylor checks into a hotel like Embassy Suite. What was it? Embassy Suites or Extended Stay America? Or
Extended Stay of America.
Extended Stay of America. And he sends us a shitload of pictures of gross shit in the room. And he sends this. And Caleb responds. Caleb, can I tell them what you texted?
Yeah, sure.
Caleb responds, this lamp needs a story. I mean, this is crazy.
I just got to know, I got a
massive jizz shot on the lamp. Taylor licked it and then switched rooms. No,
I didn't lick it, but I was talking to Bryson, and I really do think that that's cum. I really don't think it could be anything else in a hotel like that. Just imagine you're like a dude fucking beating the walls off it, and you pull out, you're not trying to get this hoe pregnant, and you think it's funny to shoot it on the lamp. I don't see what else it could possibly be.
You don't think it was there was an orgy in that room, and just
maybe
just some disgusting amount of people was in there, and then they're just letting them fly all over the walls?
I mean, this is a wild shot.
I think I
you
think
have
that's
to be like
his.
under the lamp, right?
No, you
Or
just
you-
fucking you're
you
on
just
your
be like-
knees. You're on your knees on the bed and you just turn to the right and fucking spray it down.
Hey, do you think it
Oh,
like
okay,
landed
okay.
like all hit at once in that shape? Because cum shots aren't really like urine. You know what I mean? Like the back can
Right.
touch up to the front. It's
Hey,
like
Rambler, you it really is not too much. It's definitely
That's an appropriate amount, I think. If you,
larger. It's definitely a larger. That's not pee.
scrotum. That's a big scrotum.
if that's
Yeah.
been if it's been a while, you could store it up for a week or so and get something like that.
That's like a T-Raw jizz load.
I feel like
yeah.
it starts
Skinny.
down here and then it gets another one and then it
Hey,
just
do you
kinda,
know-
like starts
That's why I
drifting
think it's
down
cum
this
because
way.
you know how it like shoots and like
Yeah.
it, like pulses. Dude, that's what happened.
Hey, dude, that was crazy original material. I've never seen that done anywhere.
That's so good.
You know
That's
how
a-
cum
that's
shoots out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's brutal.
There are a group of Indian kids waiting for school bus next to the hotel this morning. I couldn't figure out where they came from. You know what's so funny? Wouldn't it be crazy if Cookville was taken over by Somalis? Like if the U.S. government dropped off 20,000 Somalis illegal in Cookville, that'd be amazing.
Look at
Hey,
this phone, dude.
Your chick's cool, Shayna.
Oh yeah, the girl who's competing.
Yeah,
Shanae.
Shanae.
Yeah, Shanae. Not a colored name.
It is a color name.
That was crazy.
It's okay.
honestly, it sounds like a black chick's name.
Yeah, I mean Tyson's a black guy's name. Tyson Bagent is Tyson.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I grew up with Mike Tyson, so I always think of Tyson as a black dude's name. You don't?
I guess I think it is like a neutral name.
Like anyone could have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tyson is aracial.
I had I had a hippie friend who named the husband and wife were white, and they named their son Raja.
Raja, welcome.
He's a 6 foot tall, beautiful white dude with the name Raja.
Is
Just
that just like
hippies.
a hippie thing?
Yeah, Savon, black name. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, true.
Savon. So what's the plan today?
The plan.
That's cool that Don's there, right? Did you talk to him?
No, I didn't talk to him. I was grinding, and he was just, he was ogling me. So I didn't think much of it. I was over there just fucking absolutely destroying the shit out of this wad, and he would just kind of had his hands on his hips, and that kind of like, like looking over.
What was he wearing? What kind of shoes was he wearing?
Um,
Was he wearing the Savage ones?
I think he probably was wearing the Savage ones. Yeah, I would expect the CEO most definitely. He was wearing actually Savage ones and some Born Primitive shorts. Former mill guy.
He was wearing Born Primitive shorts?
I feel like he's a Vuori guy, though.
Yeah, I don't know what he was
You're like-
wearing. I'm just saying.
If you're like a military officer, retired, or whatever you got out, you probably just wear Vuori.
You're
Whatever
just
that
trying to give him some street cred? You're on
Yeah,
his
No, I
job?
think Vuori's gay.
No, Tyson, Taylor.
Yeah, I'm trying to give him a little street cred.
Hmm.
Not that he needs any. He's a pretty credible guy, I would say.
What else? You want to go to the news cycle, or you want to talk about mayhem?
So I don't think are doing much today. I think there's a check-in later, and then tomorrow it's just one day of competition, and it's 6 events. Why
6?
is there?
I heard 5. You said 5 on Shut Up and Scribble yesterday.
It's 6. I said 6. Why is there this thing on the left side of the screen?
Oh, you can hide that. There's a box at the
Oh.
bottom, hide vertical.
Oh, I just made it bigger. I want to hide vertical. What the fuck are you talking about?
StreamYard has updated some shit. I think it.
Got it.
Yeah, they jacked up the CrossFit podcast yesterday. I don't think it was their fault. I think the StreamYard's always coming out with new shit.
They fucked up the base show yesterday too.
Where is can we go over to Dence's Instagram?
Yeah.
So we don't have anything to do other than like an athlete check-in.
How do the other girls look? Do your girls stand a chance?
Oh, I didn't see any other girls, but I think our girls are gonna fuck it. You know what I didn't know? I thought it was the cops versus the other cops. It's just the top 2 from each profession against one another. So it's the top 2 cops versus the top 2 firefighters versus the top 2 teachers versus the top 2 nurses, etc.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking cool. I don't know. I think Carolyn Prevost obviously is going to be tough to beat,
Wow.
regardless of who her partner is.
It's individual or is they pairs like they're on a team together?
They're on a team together.
Oh, CrossFit. I was wondering where CrossFit went. What's wrong with Viore? Hey, go back a second. God, Dents is such a woman. Go to this next clip here is crazy. This is such a woman thing to do. Pause this. So this is something that women do. They get in the car and they put the AC on and they turn it all the way down to the low setting. It's like, yo, it has numbers for a reason. You put it at 66 and it makes the car 66. You put it at 68, it makes it 68. If you turn it to low, it doesn't do shit. You don't get bonus points for that. The same thing with the heat. You don't got to turn it to 78 or 79. You just turn it to the temperature you want. You want it at 72 or 73. No one can be in the car if the car's fucking 79. Dear women, all of you. 79 and heat seat.
You obviously have never lived in a very cold place.
I do that too. It makes the car get cold faster, dude.
Well, you have a strong feminine side.
Oh wow. You're
Interesting.
going there? Seriously?
I would love for you to come out to Nebraska and not crank the heat as high as it goes.
Listen,
fucking negative 10 out, and you got to get that shit cranking.
Listen, it's absurd.
It is absurd. I don't know what you're talking about.
It is absurd.
I live in a beachside town in Newport. I don't even need air conditioning.
It got 47 one time here. Caller, hi.
Just wanted to call in and quick support that. My wife will jack the heat up until I'm dry in the mouth and sweating, and then turn it all the way down on the AC until everyone's shivering. It's nuts. It's not an on-off switch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for saying that. You're the only other person I've ever heard. It's nuts.
The house is
It's
not
insane.
a sauna. If you want one, we'll get a cheap one on Amazon.
It's nuts.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Yesterday, I told my wife I wouldn't tell
relapsed.
any. I saw that.
Just kidding. It's coffee.
Yeah.
Shut
You
the fuck up, Caleb.
You just threw away all the grinds and then you just replaced it with Zen, huh?
No, they're fucking coffee,
25
dude.
milligrams. How many milligrams of caffeine are in a cup of coffee?
Probably like 180, but this goes straight to the dome because it goes through your lip, and your liver and fucking kidney don't process this.
I tried that once and I didn't like the way it felt in my mouth.
It feels just like a Grizzly wintergreen pouch or like a
Ooh,
Copenhagen wintergreen pouch.
Oh, that's cool.
I was surprised by.
I told my wife I wouldn't tell any stories about because our family's in town, but I'm going to tell one story.
Uh-oh.
So my mother-in-law was here and she was on the couch and she was like hanging out with the boys and I could tell she was a little cold. I'm like, oh, you want me to turn the heat on? She's like, yeah. And it was 68 in the house. So I turned the heat on, put it up to 70. And I start sweating balls. So I go to the other end of the house. Yeah. To the jiu-jitsu room and I open the back door so I could cool down.
Down.
And 5 seconds later, she walks in the room. She's like, can I shut this door? I'm like, God damn it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. They were out of biscuits?
Yeah, I got your bacon, bro. They were out of biscuits. I don't know what to tell you.
You opened the thing.
Yeah.
There were 100 fucking biscuits in there.
Well, then maybe I opened the wrong fucking thing. But I got
All the Indian people, all the little Indian kids stole them.
Okay, back to Jenny.
Jenny.
Dude.
She shouldn't be eating that shit anyway. Okay, so
Wow.
she's driving and it's 40 degrees. It's only 40 degrees outside, but she's got the heat up to 80.
Only 40.
These came in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
The fucking bagels at our hotel come in a Ziploc bag.
Oh, that's cute.
What's Bryson doing here? Is that Tia?
Making me feel better about myself. No, that's Megan Apostolaris. She's our athlete. She's Shanae's partner.
Shanae.
Megan and Shanae. Megan needs a different name. If she's going to be training with Shanae.
Well, look, they have the AED ready just in case. For all these masters athletes.
The anal dildo.
Where is it? Where did you see it? On the wall?
Right under all their trophies.
What would they use one of those for? Oh, you're not going to get this. We walk in and fucking I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
tell the story. It's gonna embarrass her, but I'm telling the story. Megan and Jenny are introducing themselves to this fucking old dude. He's older than Father Time. This guy
Member
looks
of
like
Mayhem
yeah,
member?
yeah, 100% Mayhem
Oh
member.
God.
And he's like one of the, he's a child of God. He's living in fucking God's kingdom, and that is a great thing. And he's talking about how he's like rehabbing his hand. He's messed his hand up, and Megan goes, "How do you masturbate?"
No.
Yes.
No.
And you could tell he was like, "Wow, made him hella uncomfortable."
Wow.
Oh my God.
And he was like talking to me about it like it would offend me, and I was like, "Shit, I'd find a way."
Wow. He should have said, "Your mom jerks me off." Medicaid. It's covered by Medicaid.
It's covered by Medicaid.
Oh, so she's off the chain, huh?
Like, oh, hey,
Megan
I'm-
is the shit. She's so fucking cool. Yeah, yeah. We coached her at the Masters games as well, 40 to 44.
Wow.
She's cool.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
hard.
somebody, you just ask them how they beat off.
Cop
So-
out.
That's hardcore. Okay, can we see some more? Has she gone live yet? I feel like I missed out on something because Scott's like, "Good job, Dens," from reporting from there.
I think he was talking about Don's clean and jerks comment.
Oh,
Yeah.
specifically. Okay.
There's nothing on here.
21 days to go. Oh, true. Yeah, if you can't use your hands to jerk off, just hump a pillow. You ever try that?
No comment.
Amanda, oh fuck, let's destroy Amanda Harry. Have you talked about this yet?
No, yeah, I showed it on my show. What's there to destroy? I thought she did a good job.
She was on Officer Tatum's YouTube channel.
Dude, that's amazing. She fucking said mostly peaceful protests.
Oh,
How
she
about-
did?
How about
Yeah,
Antifa beat the living fuck out of a guy simply attending?
Let
a
me hear
turning
that
point
where
US
she said, let me hear where she
Fucking
said mostly
bitch.
peaceful. I played it. I didn't hear her say it. Hey, by the way, in like 2018, I watched Antifa roll in and beat the shit out of a shitload of Trump supporters in Berkeley. And the cops just sat there and watched. They didn't do anything. And one of the Trump supporters was a tranny, this giant tranny wearing a cowboy hat, holding an American flag, trans for Trump. And they just beat the shit out of it. Trantifa beat the shit out of the tranny.
Now it's time for Lefties Losing It.
Protesters have been out here for hours. You can see them still here behind me. Things have been mostly peaceful. There was a circle that broke out where two men started fighting. UC Berkeley police had to break up
So
that
she does toe
interaction.
the tarred line. Hey, isn't it funny too? They say mostly peaceful, and then they show all the violent clips, and they're like, it's a total psyop. It's to
Fuck
let you know
her.
that beating Trump supporters is a psyop.
Oh, here's Pat Lange. Hey, Pat Lange, I sent your money back, you fat retard. So you don't have any fucking strings attached anymore, you stupid bitch. Sorry. I said, get
What
that off
money
my
did
chest.
you send back to him?
About a year ago, he tried to purchase me. Like he purchases his little children, like his fucking, he fucking, like he, other things, amongst other things he purchases. He basically.
You mean like he buys his kids presents to purchase their love?
Dude,
That's what you meant, right?
He was just trying to keep me off the streets, Sevon. If it weren't for that $500, I'd be out on the streets still. I'd be fucking begging on the corner if it weren't
You
for
could
this
probably
guy.
pay for a better hotel.
So you sent him the $500 back?
Yeah, and I said, fuck you.
Wow.
I did a dinner last night. Luckily, Megan covered dinner for us, so it didn't hurt me too bad.
Wow. I wish you would have talked to me before you sent him $500.
I know, but listen, there's only one person that influences me more than Lizzie, and they told me to do it, and I couldn't fucking resist.
Wow. All right, done. The Venmo note said large pepperoni.
Yikes.
Nice. Pat said he took my money and donated it to a trans shelter where they mutilate the genitalia of children. I hope you're proud of yourself, Pat. Turn that one right around at yourself, you fucking retard. Paying for children's genitalia to be mutilated. Imagine that. Imagine being stoked on that. Hey, guys, need help cutting your dicks off? I'll do it with my mouth.
A Rambler finally, after 5 years, makes a great comment. You're attending a semi-pro event. You can write it off. There you go.
I write everything off, dude.
Everything. You probably can write that off as a marketing expense.
No, I wrote that $500 off as charity to retards.
Oh, nice.
Cool. That's on the IRS tax thing. Charity and then the first box, retards.
Hey, did you see the story how the BBC took something Trump said and then edited it with something he said an hour later to make it look like he was saying storm the Capitol and he's suing them? Have you seen that story?
And he's gonna make a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
You have to be retarded to still be talking about January 6th like it was fucking Trump or anyone else's fault. There were over fucking 100 FBI agents there. You have to be absolutely fucking stupid. You have to have a brain worm to think that, insurrection. Are you fuck me? Dude. Sorry, I gotta. Whew.
The Babylon Bee made a skit about it. It showed a bunch of people getting ready to protest the Capitol, and then they realized they were all FBI agents, and they posted it a few days ago, and I reposted it, and Instagram told me because I reposted that they suspended my account for 24 hours.
Oh my God. You repost that in Instagram, shadow banned you for 24 hours?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Fucking nuts. But nothing can stop the Danning Spiegel clip I made. Even with that suspension, I'm still putting on like 100 followers a day. It's nuts. It's nuts. I think that clip has like over 8 million views, and it's just her legs.
Yeah, that's insane.
All hail Danny. Well, here we go. Not only was the BBC doing it, but Swedish News too. Here you go. Swedish News. I hope he sues the fuck out of them too.
Valfuskanklagelserna pågick i
Accusations of election fraud went on for months until culminating in riots.
We're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down to the Capitol. We will never give up. We will never concede. It doesn't happen. And we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
He never said it.
Jeez.
He never said it. It's crazy. Hey, and that's why Pedro's surrounded by morons. This is the shit they consume.
Brutal.
This is the shit they consume. And hey, for those of you living in the United States who don't think it can happen here, I want to show you what the UK looks like in 1989. This is a news video from 1989 in England. If you said this now in England, this guy would go to jail. And by the way, France has fallen. France is toast.
To this week, a week in which a bunch of loser jihadists slaughtered 132 innocents in Paris to prove the future belongs to them, rather than a civilization like France. Well, I can't say I fancy their chances. France, the country of Descartes, Boulez, Monet, Sartre, Rousseau, Camus, Renoir, Berlioz, Cézanne, Gauguin, Hugo, Voltaire, Matisse, Debussy, Ravel, Sanson, Bizet, Satie, Pasteur, Molière, Frank, Zola, Balzac, Poulenc, cutting-edge science, world-class medicine, fearsome security forces, nuclear power, Coco Chanel, Chateau Lafite, Coco Van, Daft Punk, Zizou Zidane, Juliette Binoche, liberty, equality, fraternity, and creme brulee. Versus what? Beheadings, crucifixions, amputations, slavery, mass murder, medieval squalor,
rape,
death cult barbarity that would shame the Middle Ages. Well, IS or Daesh or ISIS or ISIL or whatever name you're going by, I'm sticking with IS, as in Islamist scumbags. I think the outcome is pretty clear to everybody but you. Whatever atrocities you're currently capable of committing, you will lose. In 1,000 years' time, Paris, that glorious city of lights, will still be shining bright, as will every other city like it, while you will be as dust, along with a ragbag of fascists, Nazis, and Stalinists that have previously dared to challenge democracy and failed.
He was wrong. That was in 1989 in the United Kingdom.
Voltaire and Rousseau. Imagine what they would think.
He was wrong. They're toast. France is toast.
But just imagine that it's kind of crazy him like pulling all that stuff up. Just imagine. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Hey, dude, we're fucking toast. New York elected a fucking Muslim communist.
And Dallas is next.
I don't think Dallas is next. You're fucked. Texas is not going to fall.
Texas is next.
George Strait's got him in line. Fucking all my exes. There's too many. George
Pat
Strait
Lang, hey Taylor and Dents, you pussies. Next time you make a video taking shots at me, unblock me so I can see it, you dorks.
We didn't make a video about you, you fucking idiot. Are you that retarded? I said in the comments yesterday we're going to make a video about him, and that fat retard believed me. You think I would waste more than 30 seconds talking about your fucking dumbass on a show? No, dude, this is all you
27,
get. All you get is right now, you fucking
29,
guzzling idiot.
30. Oh, good. You made it.
Done.
All right,
Yep.
perfect.
Yes, Renee. Oh God, that's something we should pull up. I'll send that to you, Sevon. Renee sent me this fucking clip.
Send it to Mr. Beaver.
It wasn't Jenny who told me to send the money back. It was Bryson was like, you should send the money back that way. Because in fucking 2 months, 3 months, a year, you're not going to even think twice about that $500. But now I'm untethered, completely untethered from that fat liberal retard.
You should have sent it to me.
I probably.
And then you could have been like, hey, Sevon has your money.
That's what I should have done. You're right. I should have sent it to Bryson and been like, hey, Pat, I gave Bryson your $500.
Hey, that would be a funny story. And then I'm like, no, I don't want it. And I send it to someone else, and it's just $500 flying around on Venmo. It was a very generous donation on Pat Lang's part. That's a lot of money. Wasn't that for your wedding?
No, I think he sent it. He sent it because the move was hard. Hey, I heard you guys talking about the move being hard. I know what it's like. Here's $500. Now can I tell you how retarded I am every day and text you as much as I want for that $500?
I don't know. It seems pretty generous to me. I got Pat's back on this. $500 is a lot of money to give someone.
Depends on who you are.
Yeah, I disagree. I think he was trying to buy my friendship. Didn't work, buddy. It wore off. That $500 wore off. They bought it for a little bit. For like 3 to 5 months, I was telling Bryson, I think Pat's a great guy. And one too many responses about him still believing in January 6th was like, holy shit, $1 million.
What if he sends you what if he sends you $1,000 tomorrow? Could he buy
if
3
he sent
months?
me $1 million, I'd reconsider January 6th. What?
That's
$1 million is a lot of money, dude. I would reconsider it. I wouldn't change my mind necessarily, but I would be open-minded. I'm closed-minded right now.
$1,000, Pat. I'll be your friend for $1,000. That'll pay for the.
Pat is like APAC.
That'll pay for the hotel, the jiu-jitsu tournament next week.
Pat is APAC, and I'm a Groiper.
Did you see Frony?
Yeah, I fist bumped him, dude. Isn't that crazy? I got a little bit of his fucking sweat on my knuckles, and it made me like 30% fitter during my workout.
Are there a lot of people there?
Yeah, there's a fuck ton of people working out.
And what about I was surprised how few people there were at their semifinal. I thought the semifinal at Mayhem would be fucking like they'd have to have security outside. Not that it was bad. I'm not dogging it.
Well, I think they made tickets pretty expensive, which they should have done.
For the semifinal?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like $200?
Yeah.
What's
sorry.
Like $200?
Oh, I don't know. It just wasn't set up. It's like not big enough for a ton of spectators, but it was full at the semifinal. Like the building was packed.
So it's just two group. It's just one group of girls that are a bunch of service people and one group of boys, and they're all going to work out.
Yep. So it's
and why teams?
Cops, firefighters, military, teachers, EMT. So it's basically 10 girls and 10 guys. I want to say.
Is there any money to win?
I think there is.
Active duty, retired military, retired medical, retired firefighter. Oh, active or retired. Active and retired educator.
CrossFit professional has a group? That's fucked. I should be there.
Service supporter. Let me see that new category. This is a new category open to any athlete who wants to compete in a supportive service supporter.
What does that mean? You like get on your hands and knees and you service the service members?
Athletes in these categories will not be eligible to move on to the in-person event. Just like you can just participate in like the qualifier, but you're not.
A CrossFit professional isn't qualified to move on, but a fucking teacher is? Dude, that's crazy. Is CrossFit stupid and woke?
I could see changing that. They should let those compete too.
It'd be like allowing you to
What's more important? What's more important? Teaching kids that you can be a boy or a girl no matter what, or fucking teaching people how to fucking reverse chronic disease?
Good point.
Who does more for people in life? I mean, I don't want to go too hard at public school teachers. Love teachers. I had some great teachers.
The tickets for Mayhem this year were 200. Yeah, 200 seems reasonable. And then that's so that's the. I wonder why they don't do individual. I wonder why they do them in pairs so that they could invite more. I wonder what the thought process is.
Yeah,
Is this the first year they've done the Service Cup?
I guess you're buddied up, just like in those service divisions. You're buddied up, you know.
Yeah, I thought I remembered. Go ahead, Caleb.
I think this is the first time they've done something in person. Otherwise, it's just been online. Like it's been something that you can participate in through the open or just on the side.
CrossFit, you could easily just make fittest coach. Like you have to have a credential CrossFit certificate.
Fittest coach could be very vague. Teaching has a license, so it's probably just lazy credentials. Hey,
that's stupid. Dumb take.
I thought back in the day that the way the Service Cup worked is it wasn't called the Service Cup, but basically they just went to the open, and whoever was the fittest nurse who did the open, was crowned the fittest nurse in the world.
Yeah, that used to be how it was.
CrossFit, they did in person last year, and the teachers got clapped.
Well, that's because they're teaching you about trans ideology all day instead of training and working out.
Oh, here we go. Shanae, they did in person last year for the first time, I believe.
Shanae. Am I gonna get in trouble for saying that?
I don't remember exactly, but I think last year Mayhem may have just done this on their own.
Yeah.
They wanted to partner with CrossFit, and there was some,
Everyday Hero Games.
Rich and Dave were probably like fighting over something. And then Mayhem is like, fuck it, we're doing it on our own. They had an online secondary stage for the occupational games post open, like the old school.
Hey, why are we pulling this guy up? I thought Brian said he was junk.
What's AGOQ?
Age group online qualifier.
Oh, okay.
Mayhem did it on their own last year.
Yeah, okay. And now everyone's getting along great.
Yeah, Don's there.
Wow. You think they're having a meeting on the side?
Yes.
Hey, this is long overdue. We should have another meeting. 2 in 1 month.
I think there's a long line for people who want to bounce on it crazy style for Rich. I'm probably at the end of that line.
You're somewhere in that line.
Yeah, I would say most people who do CrossFit are.
So there were some Epstein files released in the last couple of days, and the Democrats are up to their old fucking stupid shenanigans. Virginia Dufresne, by the way, died. I don't even think they've told us how she died. She died in Austria. She got a $20 million settlement because Prince Andrew diddled her on Epstein Island. And then, oh, how'd she die?
She died at the violent January 6 riots.
No.
Suicide.
No.
That's what Google
was it. Is it Google says suicide? Okay. So anyway, here we go. Here's the Democrats being morons again. Here we go.
Why are they trying to cover up the Donald Trump?
By the way, James O'Keefe caught the FBI guy on tape at an airport who did the interview of 30 women. He was in charge of interviewing 30 women in Florida who were diddled by Epstein and his crew. And the FBI agent said, every single person that we interviewed said that Donald Trump was never involved in raping women or girls, but Bill Clinton was. And so here we go again. Here's the Dems doing their stupid shit. Here we go.
Trump had sex with children. I mean, it's as clear as day in the email. Let me read what Jeffrey Epstein wrote. I want you to realize that the dog who hasn't barked is Trump. Victim, redacted, spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. New information just released. Or is it? Because in 2011, that was released and everybody knew it. It's been out floating around. Here's the change. I want you to realize the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Virginia spent hours at my house with him. Why would you redact a name that is already out in the public square? Well, because it makes it all suddenly new and shiny. You see victim and you're like, oh, there's a victim that who was the victim? But when you know it's Virginia, you know this is already gone to court. She already testified about this. And I'm quoting, this is from the testimony. He didn't partake in any of this, any sex with any of it. It's true. This is not new.
But it did say he flirted with me. Did you see that?
About this.
And Beck blocked
and
that
I'm
part
quoting,
out.
this is from the testimony. He didn't.
It says he didn't partake in any sex with any of us, but he flirted with me. It's true. He left out he flirted with me. That was scumbaggery on his part. That he didn't partake in any sex with us, but it's not true, and he flirted with me. Donald Trump never flirted. Wait, what's this?
Oh, look, now everybody's calling her a liar.
It's true that he didn't partake in any sex with us, but it's not true that he flirted with me. Donald Trump never flirted with me. Oh. He'd laugh and tell Jeffrey, "You've got the life." I never said that. Oh. I never said that to. It says I didn't physically see him have sex with any of the girls, so I can't say who he had sex with in his whole life or not. But I just knew it wasn't with me. Interesting. You can't even figure out whether he flirted or didn't flirt. Okay, maybe I'll give Glenn a pass on that.
Partake in any of this, any sex with any of it. It's true. This is not new news. If you remember when the shutdown first started.
Here's the thing. Donald Trump doesn't even drink or do drugs and never has in his life. And so I just can't see him getting swept up in that shit.
What did the Democrats say the reason why they did the shutdown? Why Mike Johnson and everybody else wouldn't negotiate? Because the heat was on to release the Epstein files, and they didn't want to have to do that, so they shut the government down. So the government is open, and what does Mike Johnson do yesterday? He said the House is going to vote on a bill to release all of the files related to Jeffrey Epstein next week. Good, Mike. Release all of it. If anybody thinks that you're ever going to get the truth on this in the first place, it's madness. It was in the hands of the Democrats for the longest time. You don't think it was all picked through? And if there was anything about Donald Trump, you don't think that would have come up between 2020 and 2024? There's nothing in there about Donald Trump.
Well, there's something in there about him.
That's the last point. That's all you have to think about. As anyone with two fucking brain cells to rub together, it's all you need to know. Donald Trump is the first fucking president in history to completely invert the system on itself. No one in power wanted him elected. Not even his own fucking party.
Right.
They all fucking hated him.
Yeah.
If he was in there in any serious capacity where he did anything wrong, he would have had his fucking guts raped out. He was charged with felonies that were completely falsified. You think if there was anything he had actually done, it would be hidden? Are you fucking retarded, Pat Lange?
Hey, you know what else is crazy too? I was thinking about it's analogous. Epstein, there's a quote from Epstein floating around now too, where he's talking about what a bad person Donald Trump is. And Epstein saying you're a bad person is like Brian saying that Chase is a bad person.
Right.
It's like an endorsement. It's like the best thing that could be done to you or said about you.
It's just crazy that anyone would think that. I mean, you just have to put two and two together. No one wanted Donald Trump elected. No one.
Yeah.
And also, you don't get to where he gets as a fucking retard. He has so much money and so much power and so much influence that he got elected. He's never been a politician before. His first fucking office was president. That does not happen. It's incredible. And that would not have happened had he had a skeleton in the closet that could have been exposed.
I listened to the first, I don't know, I'm going to say hour of this podcast the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Hour, about exactly an hour. And it's this a girl, Lisa Phillips.
Can I
And
do
she
one
taught-
last thing?
Yeah, please go ahead.
All right, this is the last time I'm going to bring this up. I promise. Last time I'll ever mention him. Listen, it's obvious. You're a pedo enabler and a woke one. Damn, double-edged sword. Pat, whenever there are young women in the chat, you can't resist commenting sexual innuendos trying to fuck them. Case in point, Brianna Roney. There are probably 1,000 screenshots of you saying the most disgusting, inappropriate shit as a fucking married father to a girl who's fucking 1/3 your age, dude. And you're calling other people that? Are you stupid? You're like, oh, Brianna, I'd like to tie you up and do dirty things to you. You have
He
a
said that?
fucking
He said
wife.
that?
Yes, it's in a comment, dude. You're
Yeah, you can't-
disgusting.
you can't
Shut
talk-
the fuck
yeah.
up. I'm done. That's it. All right. Sorry. Let's pull that podcast up. That never happened. We can just my rant. It's over.
No, it was good. There was one other thing that I wanted to compare notes to in regards to that. In regards to God, where is that? I wonder if I can find that in my notes. Let me see. I can't find. I was thinking about the difference the other day between the Boy Scouts and the Hells Angels. Oh, maybe I wrote it. Maybe I wrote it in our chat. That would be awesome if I could find that.
I feel like you did. Let me look.
Boy Scouts.
Are you talking about curves?
Oh yeah.
24 minutes.
This is off subject a little bit, and then I'll get back to Epstein. I was listening to that guy talk, the founder of 24-Hour Crunch or whatever, the guy who's like worth $400 million, the guy whose son reposted that. No, that was Wade's son. Going to the sale, there's supposedly two guys who are trying to buy CrossFit, Wade and Maskroff.
That sounds right.
Yeah. And that guy, what's his name?
Mastrov, Mastrov.
Okay, Mastrov, yeah, and he's the founder of 24-Hour Crunch and Planet.
24-hour fitness and crunch. 24-hour fitness and crunch fitness.
Yes, those. And he's the founder of some big gyms, and he's on a podcast, and they say, what do you think about CrossFit? I don't know when the podcast was done, if it's 10 years ago or yesterday, and he says curves in CrossFit are really cool because they filled a niche for a certain demographic. And I was thinking, I was thinking about the comparison of curves in CrossFit is like comparing Boy Scouts to the Hells Angels. The Boy Scouts is an organization that's for men that like little boys.
Yep.
And the Hells Angels are an organization for men who, as boys, were diddled by men. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you get diddled, you end up becoming a Hells Angel. You know what I mean? Like you got to really put on that tough veneer for the rest of your fucking life. And comparing curves, I mean, CrossFit's a cult. Curves is a business. It would be it's so funny if someone thinks they're going to come in here and run this like a business. It's so fucking crazy. It's wild to me. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't think CrossFit's a business. It's a cult. I think that's the best way to say it. It is a fucking cult.
Yeah. And so if you think you're going to come in here and like be like, okay, our demographic is 18 to 25, holy fuck, you are in a world of hurt. You're in a world of hurt. Okay, so I watched this video with Lisa Phillips, and she tells this story. Let me see if I can find it. She's an Epstein survivor. They call her Epstein survivor. So her parents, her dad was in the military. She lived on military bases. She was super hot, and she became a model, and she ended up doing all these model shoots all over the place. And she talks about her first time experiencing something weird was she was shooting a movie with Oliver Stone, and she was an extra with LL Cool J, and Oliver Stone came up to her and put his hand up her skirt. She yelped. And it was in front of everyone, in front of the whole cast and crew. And she yelped and goes, "What are you doing?" And then a few minutes later, she was giving her walking papers. They told her, like, "Hey, you're dismissed from this shoot." And they sent her on her way. And she talks about how she went to the Caribbean to do a model shoot, right? And the 3 days she's on this modeling shoot with this photographer's hitting on her. And she says it's super common for the photographers to hit on the models because, after all, they choose you because they think you're hot. So she's basically saying it's not uncommon for photographers to be really creepy, and basically they hire chicks that they want to fuck. So they do the shoot with you, and then they try to fuck you. So she's on this shoot with this guy for like 3 days. She's 21 years old, and she decides that, and one of her friends is like, "Hey, I have a friend who owns an island off the Caribbean. You want to go visit it?" And so she's with this photographer on this island, and he's acting really creepy. So she says, "Fuck it, I want to get out of here." So she goes with her friend to this island, and it ends up being Epstein Island.
Jesus.
So she gets there, and there's like 20 girls there and like 3 men. And one of them is Prince Andrew, one of them's Epstein, and one of them's some guy she doesn't know. And there's like 20 girls there. And they're laying out by the pool and shit, and everything's cool. And the only weird thing she sees is one of the young girls is in the pool with a guy who's like twice or 3 times his age, like frolicking with them. So they go to dinner that night, and she says that Jeffrey Epstein is crazy charming and crazy attentive and super well-spoken, and has all these questions about her parents and her upbringing. And she basically describes that as grooming behavior, to basically get you, ask them about all the chick you want to bang, about all these emotional things, so that you kind of get into their head, right? And she's saying she feels really special because he's giving her all the attention. And she mentions that all the other girls look nothing like her. They're all like blonde chicks, right? And she's
the only black girl.
And she's a mulatto, yeah. So, so that night she goes to bed, and there's a knock on her door, and the girl who brought her to the island is there. And she's like, it's like 3 a.m, and she says, "Hey, we got to go to Jeffrey's room and give him a massage." And she's like, she goes, "I don't know how to give massages." And she's like, "Well, we have to do it." She goes, "No, I'm not doing it." And she's like, "We don't have a choice. We have to do it. He wants a massage." So she fucking goes over to Epstein's room with this chick, and they start massaging him. And they say she said like it was really uncomfortable at first, but he's like, "Hey, I like it like this. I like it like this. Push on this muscle." And he lightens the mood, and she kind of lets her guard down. And she says, as soon as she lets her guard down, he turns around and starts jacking off. And she says that she can tell that Epstein can tell that her and the other girl are crazy uncomfortable, like so fucking uncomfortable, right? That this old man is jacking off in front of him who's twice their age. And so she says he finally comes, he ejaculates, and they leave the room, and they go back to her. She goes back to her room, right? And she says she's tripping the rest of the night. She says she can't sleep because she keeps thinking there'll be another knock at her door. So the next morning she gets up, she gets on the boat, and she says she'll never come back to the island, right? In her head. And that's, I didn't listen anymore, so I don't know anything more. The crazy part is, dude, this coincides with what Tyson Bagent was telling us on a whole different level. And what that guy who went to the NBA, who was on my show, on a whole different level. Young people are so easily fucking manipulated and scared. Tyson's like, it's fucking terrifying. The second you get to the Chicago Bears camp, every 3 times a day, they're like, "We have health services for you." And we've heard James Townsend's story about how fucking stressful it is to go into the NFL, right? Yep. So you're this fucking model, and she says she was clearly, her friend who asked her to come to the island clearly recruited her, because she'd been to the island a bunch of times. And she forgot to tell her, "Oh, by the way, to go to the island, you're going to have to watch Jeffrey jack off." So this chick clearly probably got some sort of reward for bringing this mulatto chick there for Jeffrey to jack off to. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's like a vicious cycle. They're recruiting each other.
It's disgusting.
But the thing is it's none of that's illegal. Do you know what I mean? She was a 21-year-old girl. And so these are the things. These are the things with the Diddy party too. These are all of those things. Like, these are fucking young consenting adults, so many of them. And it's just, man, just protect your kids. Make them strong. Teach them to be resilient. Teach them to stand up on their own. And she'll probably never be emotionally whole again because of that.
Do you think that any of the victims were underage?
Probably. Probably. I can't remember any specific story, but I think I heard there. I started watching the Epstein documentary years ago on Netflix. I couldn't make it past the first episode because I wanted to throw up.
Yeah.
They were talking about how he was recruiting chicks from Ghislaine Maxwell was recruiting chicks from the high school in Florida and bringing them to Jeffrey's house. And so I assume those chicks were underage. But Christine Young, the Diddy party involved drugging people. She also said, by the way, Lisa also said there were no drugs or alcohol. Like Jeffrey Epstein was completely sober. And like he just got off on her assessment is he just got off on the power and control of controlling these people. She said the whole time he had to have known that they were disgusted by him. Gabe, a 24-year-old football player, just killed himself recently. Yeah. I think the kid just scored his first touchdown too, like the week before.
Jeez.
It's a wild world. If I say what I want to, you woke cucks will ban me again. Jesus. Oh shit. I feel so bad. David's going through some internal. I feel so bad for him.
He's battling his inner demons.
Yeah, he's struggling.
Hmm.
It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Swallow it down. Just swallow it down.
I'll give you something you can swallow, David.
Yeah. How's everything going with Strivey, the transfer?
Super stressful. But I think it's going okay. I feel like it's going horribly, but just getting people over. But everyone I talk to about it says that it's going really, really well. So
Sabir said it's the easiest switching he's ever done.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah,
Thank
he
you,
posted
Sabir.
that somewhere. Yeah.
Some like a lot of people are having a really good, smooth transfer, but there are also a ton of people who are having difficulties, as with anything. And so we're just trying to be on the ball and be responsive. The migration ratio CrossFit, we are probably right at 50% have moved over total in a little less than 3 days, like 2.5 days. We have 50% over already. I'm not sure what like industry standard would be. I was talking to Will Brandstetter and he's like, how's it going? I was like, I feel like it's going horribly. And he's like, oh man, I'm sorry. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. It'll probably be fine. Like we have a month. We have honestly as much time as I want. Like if for whatever reason I couldn't get 300 people over and they just didn't move, I would just keep Fitter open. You know, I'd rather keep it open than lose those 300 people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But he was like, how many people have moved over? And I was like, just right at 50%. He's like, oh, I think that's awesome. I was expecting like 15%.
My switch was pain-free and easy.
Thank you, Rachel.
That's what my wife said to me last night.
Your little Nintendo Switch.
She said that was pain-free and easy. The transfer was so easy, Mr. Reed. Matt Burns, I haven't migrated yet.
Matt, these are the people that are stressing me out.
Mr. Ortega, I'm switching over now. Please hold. I'll tell you how difficult it is.
Gracias, mi amigo.
If I give you $20, will you do it for me, Taylor?
I wish I could do it for everyone. If I could do it for everyone, trust me.
Like I said, just exactly what my wife said. My switch was like 3 minutes. I had no issues. Yeah. Getting past 50 is huge because they communicate with each other.
Mm-hmm.
How many people are like Pat are out there? He is an anomaly, or are we?
How many retards? Like how many pedo retards are out there? Brian Friends one. Who else? I mean, there's a lot.
Allegedly,
and that's just my opinion. But I would say there's a lot. So, I would say, hey, I mean, fuck me, dude. There are. God, America, when I think of shit like that, dude, I'm like, we are fucking doomed if we have even more than 1,000 people like him. And it's way more than that. But did you know 70% of fucking firefighters?
No, 90% of the people out there are worse than Pat. Pat's
Yeah,
Pat's on the fence. Pat's a good one. No, Winston, I did the move. It was easy. Sorry. I'll do it today, Whitney Davis. Sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say 70% of firefighters are overweight and obese. And that is a...
That's true. You saw that stat somewhere?
Yes, that's a government stat. Those are people who we are entrusting to protect us. Now, like if that's 70% of people who are tasked with protecting you and saving you if you're in a fucking emergency or a fire. It's just scary, the reality. Like, we are in such a bubble of this CrossFit space of people who prioritize self-agency and efficacy and personal accountability and responsibility. Like, it is such a fucking bubble. And so many other people are just fucking victims that want to be dependent and they want a big fat nipple to suck on. And Pat's still sucking on the nipple for sure. He's got that fucking, he's rooting every night.
This is the most profound thing you're going to hear. Send this to one of your liberal friends. Here we go.
Are you ready for another uncomfortable truth where I said the quiet part out loud? If the government feeds you, it can starve you. Oof. If the government houses you, it can evict you. If the government pays your utilities, it can turn them off. If the government pays your cell phone, it can disconnect it. If the government provides your transportation, it can decide where you go and when you can travel. If the government takes care of your health, it can decide when it's spent enough money on you. If the government educates your children, it can choose what they learn. If the government raises your children, it can shape what they believe. If the government controls your information, it can control your truth. And when a government controls all of those things,
the BBC is government-controlled media.
It doesn't have to take your freedom. You'll hand it over piece by piece in exchange for comfort. You'll think you're being cared for when reality is you're being kept, okay? Every single thing comes at a price because the moment you depend on them for everything, you depend on them for permission to live.
That's good, huh? That's good, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a fact.
I can't imagine sending my kids to school.
Hey, I was watching a Nick Shirley video about him walking around DC asking people about the government shutdown. First off, some of his commenters told him he should go interview people in Anacostia and Southeast, and he went. And then within 5 minutes of being there, the cops were like, "Hey, you need to leave here. You should not be here." And a drug dealer walked by and goes, "No fucking cameras." And like, he's gonna get.
That was in a neighborhood in DC.
Oh, the worst fucking part of DC. And when I say the worst part, like Chicago, it's that part of DC is like ranked almost probably 1-to-1 equal with the homicide rate in Chicago. It's fucking horrible.
Okay.
So I think those people who told him to go interview there were like trolling him and like trying to get him fucking hurt. But anyways, he goes there, he's like interviewing people. Cops like, "Hey, you should leave. Go north." He goes north. He's interviewing these black people in this fucking DC neighborhoods, and they're all like, "Yeah, I mean, if the government's fucking feeding you, the government can take it away." And I've been saying it for a long time. And it's just awesome to hear that the awareness is, I guess, growing of that. Like, hey, you can't just suck on the government dick.
I watched the Tommy G video, and he was interviewing these people on a project, and this family had been there for 3 generations on government subsidized housing. Yeah, at that point, you are being kept, like, you know how like you'll get a hamster and put them in a cage? That's exactly what they are. They're just hamsters in a cage.
Yep.
It's so wild. And they choose to be there. It's not like you can't leave. You can leave. You ever read this book? By Richard Bach called Illusions?
No.
Oh, you should read that book.
I'm reading Untethered Soul now.
Oh, that's great. That's insane. That's a Ben Bergeron book. That's a great book. You like it?
Some woo-woo shit. Yeah, I like it.
You should read at least read the first 20 pages of Illusions. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's fucking amazing. Illusions is amazing. Pat Lang, Taylor can read.
I've probably read more books in probably between 7th and 8th grade than Pat's read in his entire life. I've read over 1,000 books, you fat fucking idiot. You stupid fuck. I've read more books in one series than you've read in your entire life, you fucking retard.
Why do you answer him?
That's a great question, dude. I have to have one vice. Like, I'm not doing nicotine. I stopped energy drinks.
You don't jerk off on lamps.
I don't jerk off on lamps. I basically work out. And now with this new coffee grinds thing, like, I guess that could be considered a vice, but I have to, everybody has one thing. So like shock factor vulgarity and responding to idiots is like my thing. But I even cut that back because I have my Instagram time limits at an hour, so I don't do it on
Do you ever read a comment where it's just like destroying you and then just keep going? That's what I like to do. I just like read one to like destroy me and then keep going.
Yeah, I do. I read it on YouTube a lot, especially on Kill Taylors. Like I read those and I'm just like, I can't respond. But yeah,
Seems like once you hit a certain level of poverty, no one gets out, and they have like 10 kids. Yeah, but you can get out. You can get out.
and you have 10 kids because you get paid for each fucking kid.
But you can get out. You can always get out. You just have to do the uncomfortable thing. You have to do the uncomfortable thing. All the good shit happens when you do the uncomfortable thing. Isn't that crazy though? There's people who the government pays for their food, their electricity, their housing, and then takes their kids and puts them behind a chain link fence and trains them 8 hours a day.
Can I answer?
Oh yeah, will you read it?
Yeah, Steph Fregosi. Fregosi. Fugazi. Taylor, I'm glad I caught you live. What up? I have questions about Sentinel. I'm on the fence about getting back into CrossFit hard every day again, or keep it to like 3 days a week just to stay active and fit. I guess it would depend on what you're coming from. Like what you're coming back from. Are you coming back from not working out at all? What's your goal? I would say you shouldn't do hard every day. That's not even the CrossFit prescription. It's, they prescribe 3 on 1 off, which I know you know that. And the classic track is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday training, and then Thursday active recovery or rest is recommended. But we write like a cardio piece that's low impact, and then Friday, Saturday training, and then Sunday rest.
So you text the workouts to people?
Text?
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, I don't. They have it in the app.
Oh, I would love it if there was I could get, I get a text every day telling me like, hey, this is Trump. Will you give me $20 or buy my coin? I would love it if like a workout was text to me every single day.
Just got
in the morning.
sent to you?
Yeah, it just got sent to me.
Like
and
a
then
newsletter?
Just like here's the workout, AMRAP, blah, blah, blah. And then I just saw it on my phone.
You are so fucking old.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
You download the app and just look at the app. It's like you're looking at Instagram
funny.
every day. You just pull up an app and you look at it and it's all there. And then
Hey, dude, do you know what app? Do you know what app I downloaded and I'm just fucking going crazy on?
What?
Robinhood.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Anyway, Steph, yes, it would definitely be a good fit. We have like 4 modified options on the classic track for the workout a day. It'd be super easy. And I think if you're just easing back into exercise in general, pick like 3 days a week. And I think that would be great. And do that for a month or 2 months. And if you're feeling great and you want to add more, do it. If not, don't.
I bought $20 worth of Bitcoin this morning when it was $94,000 a coin. It's already at 96,000. I'm fucking killing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be 90,000 next
So
week.
you're at $20.02.
Look at my portfolio. I have $218.32 invested.
That looks pretty red to me.
In 3 days.
How much did you make?
I don't know.
You've made $38.
I think I made $18. I think I made $18. So my buddy said, so I called my buddy who's been buying stocks for a long time, and I call him, and he goes, "Hey, do you know how we know that the stock market's reached its top?" And I go, "How?" And he goes, "When people like you start fucking downloading the app, like that's when we know." That's the joke. When people like you are fucking like, "Oh my God, I need to get in on this." Like I'm like last to get in. He goes, "That's when you know it's about to free fall." I'm going to invest $20 every day.
And then what happens when it free falls?
It's like in a free fall right now.
I'm kind of, it's all the shit I bought is just fucking nosediving.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, very real.
Just put it in the fucking money market and forget about it, dude.
I have that too, but ever since I read that article about that guy, that kid who fucking invested $32,000 into Palantir in 2019, and now it's 400,000.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
it's Rosie calling.
Rosie.
I'm just watching the show live in in a hospital bed holding my new baby.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she came a little early. She came at 37 weeks, so she's a little champ.
You sound great. You
But-
don't sound drugged up or anything. You sound great.
Amazing.
Dude, no drugs.
Whoa.
Wow.
Funny story. I was getting ready to go to the gym Wednesday morning. This is a hilarious story. I thought I had to fart really bad.
Oh no.
I know, TMI. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, just let her rip. And my water broke at home on Wednesday morning at 4:15, and I didn't have her until yesterday morning at 6:30.
Oh.
So you had her early and you didn't have a C-section?
No.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
And
I labored at home. Yeah.
Wow.
I labored at home for 10 hours or so. I walked a bunch. Then I have this hill that's on the side of, like, by my house. So I walked up and down the hill for like 40 minutes and just tried to get things rolling. And then finally, I have a midwife and a doula, and they were like, we didn't have her at home. We didn't have her at home. We had her in the hospital, but midwife, doula, like no intervention craziness. And they started me on a very low dose of Pitocin just to get my body like ready to get going because she's early. So they're like,
Sure.
we're going to jumpstart you.
Sure.
So then, yeah, by like 9:30 that night, contractions started, and it was just like, it was basically the longest EMOM of my entire life.
Yeah. Did you start questioning yourself? I remember when my wife was pregnant with the twins, the second one was in there for so long. She was like, I can't do this.
I don't know how she did that. My inner lion came out, and I was just like, this is just like the hardest workout. Is you just got to keep pushing through. Like every time you have a contraction, just ride it out. It'll be fine. Breathe, all the things like that we learn in the gym. Yeah, she was born at 6:32 yesterday morning. 6 pounds, 15 ounces.
Oh, that's
She's
a good
19
baby.
inches long.
Wow, that's a good baby.
Yeah, for being 37 weeks. But yeah, so, and all the nurses, they were like, they're like, I can't believe you did this. And I was like, okay, why? And they're like, most moms would have quit and said, I'm done. But like, you have such great endurance. And I was like, yeah, because I'm a CrossFitter.
Hey, dude, it's pretty remarkable that the baby came that early and you didn't have to have a C-section. What a great team you had, and what a great job you did.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. So Taylor Self, your wife can do it. She just got to keep working out. She'll be just fine.
Oh, the baby's already making sounds like that?
That's like crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, can you hear her?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. God, the sounds,
Yeah.
don't you love every sound? You're like, yeah.
Oh my God. And note, I had a dream like weeks ago that I was going to just be in an air squat to just push her out. I, no joke, was on a squat bar and I squatted her out. So squatting helps.
Hey, that's awesome. Hey, if one thing I could say to you, the one thing I regret, I wish I had more sounds of my kids because the sounds they make change.
Oh,
I wish I would have
yeah.
recorded all the weird sounds they make because they stopped making those sounds and then they switched to other sounds and they switched to cooing.
Yeah.
I wish
Okay.
I wish I had all the like. I took so many pictures and videos, but I wish I would have had more sounds. The sounds are epic.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll record her. Yeah,
Yeah, baby sounds are amazing.
She makes all the squeaky noises, and
Yeah.
I can't believe that she's like here, and how did she fit in my belly is so wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So wild.
And you farted
But
her
I
out,
have
which is
everything.
amazing.
Yeah. I literally told all the nurses, I was like, it's just because I have this fitness that I've been doing since 2012. And the endurance is literally just because I kept working out every day. Like I worked out on Tuesday and, so I just, CrossFit works.
Well, you're going to be an
For all
amazing.
things.
You're going to be an amazing mom. Congratulations! You've received the greatest
you.
gift on planet Earth. Another human
Yeah,
being.
thank you.
And all you have to do is just love the kid, and you're rolling.
I'll be asking you for parenting tips. Don't worry.
All right. Love you, girl.
For sure.
Congrats. Thank you for sharing
Thank
that with
you.
us. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Isn't that nuts? We're sitting here talking about bullshit and she's got a fucking new life in her hands.
It's crazy that she was early and it was her first and no drugs.
Fucking
Apparently
kudos
that's
to
pretty
her.
rare. Like it's supposed to be, allegedly, like your first typically takes a little longer. You know?
I'm gonna play you this clip and I want you to hear what the very last line Joe Rogan says here. The very, very last line.
To know this. Oh, but this is true with COVID as well. You can be generous and say people didn't know things early on, but it is not possible to now look back, for example, at COVID and the COVID vaccine and say they don't know it now. Right. In other words, at this point, it's not possible for Albert Bourla to say, oh, we had no idea about that myocarditis that would cause sudden death in, kids, athletic boys go to sleep at night and they're found dead in their bed in the morning. Not one, not two, but many. And right in the beginning of COVID, 2 different states with 2 different coroners did 2 different reports that both said these kids who were found in their bed dead in the morning, 16 years old, both of them, 2 days apart, died from vaccine-induced myocarditis. Now, clearly, that should have been the biggest news story in the world. Because
Imagine if
we were all taking it, right?
Here it is.
COVID happened before the internet.
Imagine if COVID happened before the internet. I don't know if Joe's joking or being facetious, but it did happen before the internet. Measles, polio, all this shit, this whole thing that's happened with COVID, it's been, if you read the history of the polio vaccine, it was rolled out exactly the same way. Every step of the way, changing the diagnosis, not having a test, not knowing what the cause was. The vaccine, they had to pull the vaccine. Did you know that? The original vaccine was killing so many fucking people, they had to pull the vaccine.
Wasn't that AstraZeneca or some shit?
No, I'm talking about for polio.
Mm-hmm.
It came out for a year and a half, and they're like, this is the greatest discovery ever. And then they're like, oh, fuck, this vaccine's killing people. So they pulled it. It was gone for like a year, and then it came back as something else.
It was the same thing with anthrax for the military. Like military members were having vaccine injuries, and then they pulled it, and then now they just started giving it again, like 5-10 years later. Like, oh yeah, it works now. No worries.
Yeah, and if you change, they didn't even know, they couldn't even diagnose polio when they came out with the vaccine. And it was the same thing with COVID. With COVID, they first had a diagnosis where they diagnosed you in like on the spot in 24 seconds. Then it became 24 hours. Then it became a week. Then it became a month. Same thing. They did the same thing with polio. And then when you push out the diagnosis time, of course, the numbers plummet. It's something like 99.9% of the people who get polio survive too. It's just fucking nuts.
They survive, but then like, what do they look like? You know?
No, they survive. They survive with no symptoms or anything. Hey, this guy goes on to say some fucking insane shit. Like basically, of the 524 people who had polio in 2022, all of them were vaccine induced, meaning they got it from the vaccine. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, fake news, man.
Like Google it. Google will even tell you the truth on that one. What's the leading cause of what's the leading cause? Go ahead, Google that, Thomas or Pat or whoever you are. It's wild. Oh, Pat, we've been over this a fucking million times, dude. Who is the architect of warp speed? We've been over this a million fucking times.
I think he just guzzles like fucking vials, not even vials, probably like pints of beer and jizz. You know, he's that guy who was a complete loser in his friend group his entire life, but then he turned like 22 and realized he could grow like more than 4 facial hairs. So he started growing them out because that's what men do. And he goes to microbreweries and he does all the IPAs and he fucking, he wears the little fucking cloth hat. You know what I mean? Like the cloth hat with the small little brim and the facial hair. and he has that hard, visceral, adipose tissue around his entire midsection. It's not the good kind of brown fat. It's not the kind of fat that's like, okay, you can pinch it in your little tubby. It's the kind of fat where, like, my alcoholic dad, I thought he had like a rock hard stomach, but it was just hard, visceral, adipose tissue. Absolutely disgusting.
Like that Evan Savage guy.
Yeah, it's just covered his entire body.
Jesus.
You know, and it's crazy. It's just crazy that you could end up like that and think that anyone else on earth is retarded when you can't even control what you put in your mouth, like dicks or food, you know?
Amazing.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh, they've changed their it's funny. Google has changed its response. Like it's like chat GPT.
Fucking love Travis. Travis sent me the fucking biggest haul of Sentinel gear. We have some fucking crazy cool shit.
In 2006, 220,000 people were infected with the live polio virus in Cutter's vaccine.
You see that hoodie right there? And then you see that little cute little boy?
Oh, ECB.
He went back to sleep.
I don't know what he's doing right now. He's humping, he's dreaming about that pillow.
That's kind of how I sleep too. I put the pillow between my legs. Why don't you Google it, Pat? You want to know who the architect is? Who was the architect of warp speed?
We woke up pretty early and worked out. So all you people talking shit about him sleeping at 10:30, hey, shut the fuck up, CrossFit. Bryson works harder than you could even fucking possibly imagine. Bryson's worked more probably in 2 weeks than you have in your entire fucking life. You idiot.
Hey, are you glad you came a day early?
Well, yeah, we wanted to be here just to be here for check-in, and we're gonna leave Saturday night. Like after competition's over, we're gonna drive home.
How far is it?
6 hours.
You gonna do that in one night?
6 hours? We'll leave at 4
Oh,
and get home at 10.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
Operation Warp Speed was led by two individuals, Dr. Mosef Salau as the chief advisor for the vaccine development and General Gustav F. Perna. There you go.
Cool stuff.
And Secretary Alex Azar.
So Gustav and Alex Azar were in charge of Warp Speed.
According to Google.
Cool. Vindicate took me about 5 minutes to get switched to Strivey and up and running. Easy, I canceled Bitter. Not sure if I was supposed to. You can, and if you don't, the guys at Strivey will handle that in the back end. So either way, all good. Thank you, dude.
Headed to the first mode qualifier. Is that James Sprague's thing?
Yep.
Yep.
If I make it to the comp, I'm going to buy a Sentinel shirt and rep it at the comp. That's awesome. Oh, you guys reviewed the
workouts at Shut Up and Scribble? Yeah.
How was the work? How were the workouts?
Bryson kind of fucking was chomping at the bit at James. He was kind of fucking going after him a little bit. It was crazy. I was like, damn, I wonder how people feel when I do that.
Is it bad programming?
No, I wouldn't call it bad programming. There's one workout I don't like. And I would say there's kind of a general movement pattern that I would like to see more. There's a general movement pattern that's kind of missing. There's not a lot of pressing, but I wouldn't say it's bad. Two of the workouts I really, really like. Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy. Dollywood sucks, and I love Dolly Parton. Wow,
that's disappointing.
Wow.
Yeah, her and Dolly Parton have a lot in common.
Hey, it's like Legoland. If you go to Legoland in LA or wherever the fuck it is down there, is the most disappointing place ever.
Yeah, you got to go to the one in Germany. It's way better.
Do they have one there?
Yeah.
And have you been?
Yeah.
It's good?
It's really good.
Oh, the one in LA is so tired and ghetto. It's so tired.
What? What land?
Legoland.
Legoland.
My kids loved it, but I thought it was so tired. It's like a dirty version of Disneyland. Disneyland's tired too, but at least it's not dirty.
Dude, Disneyland, fucking Universal Studio, like all that stuff, fucking like Six Flags, Kings Dominion, disgusting. I'll never go to an amusement park with my kids ever. Sorry.
I like Dollywood. It was cheap as fuck. Hey, did you see that? Do you remember that original back in the day, Kim Kardashian? There was a sex tape that was released, and that kind of blew her up. She fucked some basketball player or something.
No, it was R. Kelly, right? He pissed on her a little bit, or was that a different girl?
Different girl, I think.
Oh.
Anyway, I remember when that came out. I think it was Greg who told me, and he's like, "Hey, dude, that's totally on purpose. Like, that's not an accident.
100%.
That was just to make them famous."
Ray J.
And now they're is that a basketball player?
I know he's a rapper. It was on Pornhub for a little bit.
And so I guess they're suing each other because he's talking about how it was a complete publicity stunt.
Oh, dude.
That it wasn't released on accident, that it was totally on purpose. I wonder if Paris Hilton's was on purpose. I wonder if Tommy Lee's and Pam Anderson's was on purpose. That's the only one I ever saw. Did you ever see Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson's?
No.
His
I
dick
saw
was
Sketches.
Whose?
Sketch?
Oh, I don't know who that is. Is that a Twitch guy?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, Pat Lang jerks off to his sex tape every fucking day. Dude.
Yeah, he definitely does. That one's fucking brutal. That one is brutal.
Oh shit.
Why? What's his?
Sketch is just a video of him dressed up as a twink and getting the shit fucked out of him by this gigantic black guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude on
He used to do OnlyFans, I think.
Dick and butt.
And what is Sketch? He's a video game guy?
Yeah, video game streamer, Twitch streamer.
Is he openly gay, or did he get outed by that?
No, he was a drug addict.
He was on crazy drugs, yeah.
Crazy drug addict, and he was doing that for drugs, and they just someone released the video. He almost killed himself. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Because of it?
Yep.
Yeah, he was like, fuck, I'm just gonna end it all.
Wow. Oh, does he have Down syndrome?
No, he doesn't, but his whole bit is like pretending he's autistic and shit.
100%.
Wow.
Oh, Mr.
His name's Kylie Cox?
What? No.
Maybe that was his.
Yeah, Kylie Cox, also known as the Sketch Reel, is a popular American streamer and YouTuber who focuses on sports content. Anyway, Tommy Lee's penis was so skinny and so long. It was so weird. It is the weirdest penis. It's literally like a 10 or 12 inch penis with the diameter of like 2 number 2 pencils. It was the weirdest penis. That's the only one I remember seeing. I think that was even before the internet. Was that before the internet?
Probably. You ever watch Mr. Hands sex tape?
No.
The one where the horse fucks that dude to death?
Oh, serious?
Yeah. There's another one. There was one. Who sent it to me, dude? Maybe it was Bryson sent me one of this fucking Middle Eastern dude.
It tramples him. It tramples him. Oh.
Hey, you're back. Your fucking camera turned off.
Oh.
No, it doesn't trample him. The horse's dick is like 3 feet long, and it ruptures his internal organs and just fucking kills the guy. And the guy was like a nuclear physicist. Like, he was a smart guy. And there's this other one, and I think this one is just from like the dark web. I think Bryson sent it to me, but it's just a video of this Arabian guy, and there's like a circle of people all standing around this goat, and this Arabian guy just starts fucking dogging this goat.
Hey, why do you watch that? If you know that's gonna happen, why do you watch it?
That's a great. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, oh man, what could these guys be up to? You know. Why is your audio off, Caleb?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
I don't want it to show up on the microphone.
I would say, like, this is what I'd rather my timeline be. It's just like I don't watch that stuff. It's just someone sent it to me, but it's just crazy that stuff exists. My Discover feed, and this is why I had to put a 1 hour timeline on Instagram. My Discover feed on Instagram is people getting into fights and like people getting into like, you know, fatal car accidents or like shootings.
Do you know you can get rid of that? You can just hold your thumb down on it. I got rid of all the beaver. You hold your thumb on it, and it says,
interested?
Yeah, say not interested.
I am interested though in the fatal accidents. It's like holy shit.
Ukraine war stuff. Like you just see Ukrainian drones and Russian stuff.
It's addicting.
Really
to
crazy to watch.
The people getting like a car road rage fight and fucking like it's crazy.
I justify it as research for work. so I just keep watching it.
Research for work. I just put a 1 hour time limit on it, so I only have an hour on Instagram, and I have to spend it all responding to people instead of watching shit like that.
There is a legal way to do it, so you don't have to sneak across in the first place.
We do not think the comprehensive health care benefits should be extended to those who are undocumented workers and illegal aliens. We do not want to do anything to encourage more illegal immigration into this country. We know now that too many people come in for medical care as it is. We certainly don't want them having the same benefits that American citizens are entitled to have.
Every place in this country are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens.
Even as we are a nation of immigrants, we're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%. And that's why we're going to keep focusing enforcement resources on actual threats to our security.
They're all criminals.
Felons.
Isn't it crazy how much shit has fucking changed? What fucking happened to the Democratic Party?
Hey, they realized that those were the people voting them into office, Stephon.
They won't keep them there.
Caller, hi.
Hey, man, who do I write a complaint to? You guys got way too many bald white dudes on this show. It's making me incredibly uncomfortable. Who do
I can go put some makeup on.
Ooh, now you're talking my language. Yeah, now you're talking my language. Speaking of bald white dudes, I didn't want to do this. But Mr. Patty, I advocated to keep you in the chat, to keep you here, and you come back and, dude. So he said something a while back about how Sean Linderman had said something about having 10 kids, staying in poverty, blah, 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 blah. And then Pat said, that's not how it works, moronic, blah, blah, blah. Yo, I worked for the government for over 10 years, and specifically with SSI, which is the welfare version of Social Security, right? I can firsthand tell you, maybe not 10 kids, but I had multiple cases daily where single mom with 3, 4, 5 kids. And
6.
I'll say this, SSI is just one program, right? So almost all the kids, or the majority of them, are on SSI. They're getting X amount of dollars for being quote unquote disabled. And then if you break those disabilities down, it was like fucking like anger, defiant disorder, or like dumb shit where it's like, what? So all these kids are getting this free money on SSI. Okay. Then they would get obviously the food stamps, and then they would get some sort of rental assistance, and then they would get, and the list just continues. So maybe it's not 10. But it sure as hell is a lot, and I saw this firsthand every day, and it's great. It's one of the biggest driving reasons why I got out. I can't condone this. We're just giving people money and keeping them poor, and it just so happened that it was in the hood, and it was black people. Tons of black people. Every single, now is it exclusively black people? No, but tons of black every single day. So, Patty, I love you. I'm glad you're back, but, dude, sometimes you just got to sit the next play out, you know? Just chill.
Well said. Hey, and you tell your buddy Dylan Vowell, when's your show on? I'm gonna ass pound him.
Oh my God, he is so prepared for you. We're on today at 4:15 Central Standard Time, so what are 2:15 your time?
Yeah, send me a text. He's fucking crazy. He's crazy. He's been punching the head too much. He's smoking too much weed. He's
Are you gonna give him
Is this the Marab thing?
Sevon's gonna give him the horse dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the. I'm gonna throw hands with him and give him the horse dick. Dude, to not think that Marab is the greatest fighter in the UFC right now is nuts.
I've had this argument with. I also don't understand. I like Corey Sandhagen, but he gave Sandhagen way too much of a chance. to beat Marab. Well, he didn't, and not even close. And I even said Marab's boxing in that match looked extraordinary. But yeah, he does not. I don't get it. Marab is like a gamer like Dylan. So I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
Hey, dude,
But
I
yeah.
wanted to throw up yesterday. I was watching the press conference at Madison Square Garden between Jack Della Maddalena and Islam Makhachev, and the number of fucking fans that Islam has as opposed to JDM is fucking insane. How the fuck do you like Islam Makhachev over Jack Della Maddalena? It made me fucking sick. It's in fucking the United States.
I chalk that up to, well, Jack's from fucking,
Australia.
But I chalk that up to who's gotten more attention over the last, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years, while both fighters are incredibly impressive, and I think it's going to be the fight of the year. I would say that Islam's got more attention, right? He's got more camera time, so I think they're hyping him up more, whereas Jack is kind of like a silent killer. He's not flashy. He's kind of like, he just does his job. So, yeah, but that does suck. Like,
Hey, by the way,
cheering for Islam Makhachev.
all you men in the chat that hate on Jeremy, or all the girls that hate on Jeremy, just so you know, like, if you're a dude and you're married and you passed out, your wife would be bouncing on Jeremy's cock in like 5 seconds. And all you single women out there, you're 2 beers away from fucking being balls deep. You guys would swoon in his presence. Okay.
I appreciate that, Doc.
You're welcome.
I welcome the hate.
You're the black Brad Pitt, dude. You're the black.
You just woke up Bryson.
I appreciate that. We also, the last thing I'll say is the guest I was talking about yesterday, he won't be on tomorrow, but we will get him on another time, and I think it's going to be really cool to have him on.
Just make sure you let him talk. For fuck's sake, let Dylan talk some too. Jesus Christ, that's my only feedback to you. You never let Dylan talk.
Oh, this is the one negative about Jeremy, is that both Sean Linderman and Pat Lang think he's great.
I think Jeremy's great too.
I love those guys. Me and Sean had a.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You fucking hate their guts. Just say that.
All right. All right, thank you. We're doing a piece on black
later.
guys next. Okay, and
See ya.
we'll leave the show with this today. This post is fucking batshit crazy.
Oh my God.
Why aren't there more black athletes in CrossFit?
This is endorsed by Chandler Smith.
How access, visibility, and leadership shape who gets to belong in the sport of functional fitness. Can you imagine? I mean, just think about it. Think about how hard it is to get into the NBA, all the politics, all the shit that has to go right, and it's all black dudes. And you have something that's the most egalitarian sport in the world, or test in the world, which is CrossFit, and all you need is $20.
Yeah, and
It's fucking nuts.
Elizabeth Akinwale made a whole fucking Instagram post about this. How she, back in CrossFit's prime, they actually had black athletes.
The lack of representation doesn't surprise me. All black men are in prison. Oh, that she shouldn't have said that. That's fucked up. I've been coaching and compete. No, I made that up. The lack of representation doesn't surprise me. I've been coaching and competing and working within the sport for 14 years. So you still haven't said anything. We're 2 slides in and you're fucking not saying shit. What did Austin Malioza write this for you, this gobbledygook? But I can still count on one hand how many other black CrossFitters and coaches that I've met in Europe that I've seen on the big screen. So the fuck what? Like, what the fuck is your point? Get to it. Reka is a Canadian-born, Jamaican-rooted functional fitness coach, athlete, and community leader based in Barcelona. Jesus Christ. She's Canadian, born in Jamaica, based in Barcelona.
Don't care.
Yep. For well over a decade, she's been one of the few black faces in Spain's functional fitness scene. So she's one of the few people with the melanation of her skin that makes it darker than white people's, than Swedish people. Teaching, competing, mentoring, and helping run major events. Cool. Who gives a shit? Lots of people do that. A regular contributor to one of the sport's top training platforms, she also appeared in fitness campaigns for woke companies like Nike, MyProtein, and Pixel. Those are racist, fucking authoritarian fucking corporations, by the way, forcing their fucking employees to take injections or get fired. So you know right there, she lives on the plantation. she's a plantation hoe.
Whoa.
It's not a question of talent or drive. Oh, it's not? It's not? Okay, it's about visibility, access, and belonging. Do you know that we all started fucking CrossFit, all of us back in 2006, 7, 8, 9, with no fucking gyms and no fucking equipment? Do you know that we would fucking go to the fucking park with a fucking basketball that was filled with sand and run a lap and do D-ball slams? Tens of thousands of us, millions of us. Do you know all the stories there are of soldiers who are out there fucking in Operation Desert Storm, who are fucking out there in makeshift CrossFit gyms? Every day there were hundreds of thousands of Google searches from Afghanistan and Iraq for CrossFit. Those guys didn't have fucking any equipment. This fucking victim shit has to fucking stop. What you're doing is you're pretending to empathize with something, but instead you're just validating. You're validating people's fucking delusion between their ears of being a fucking victim. This is fucking nuts. This is the fucking problem. And what kind of fucking photo is that? Maybe that's why fucking no black people are doing it, because no one wants their hair in their face like that when they're fucking working out. It's about visibility, access, and belonging. Belonging to what? Why don't you feel belonged? You don't feel belonged because you don't even fucking know yourself. Because if black people and minorities are not showing up at the community level, we'll never reach the elite one. Cool, then show up. Rika's story isn't an exception. It's a reminder that what we see on the competition floor reflects the systems built long before it. Oh, so now you're just, okay, now what? Let's say we say that's true. Now what? Why don't you do something about it? Do something about it. And she's right. It isn't an error about talent or effort. Oh, no, she's wrong. Because anybody can fucking do it anywhere. It's about structure and systems, how the sport was built, who the sport centers, and what's being done. Oh, because it fucking happened in 2007 and anyone could show up to Dave's ranch and do it? That's why? That was the problem? That's how it was built? Because Dave and Greg were fucking walking along the ranch and Greg said, I want to have a party here. And Dave said, yeah, let's do a little competition too. These gaps don't happen by accident. Oh yeah, that's what everyone's doing. In the executive meetings, they're trying to figure out, do you know fucking Miss Rika or whoever made this post that their fucking people person is a fat black woman and she's been there for fucking 5 years doing everything she fucking can to either hate on fucking CrossFit or get black, brown, and homosexuals in the fucking CrossFit space? Maybe you should call her. Her name's Annette Rivas. Get with her. She'll let you know how dangerous CrossFit is, I bet. Visibility isn't just about inspiration. It's about invitation. Who will we see on the screen in the gym and leading the class shapes? Who believes that they belong there in the first place? Hey, dude, in the early days, there were black people on the site fucking all the fucking time if there were black CrossFitters. When we went to fucking visit Froning in 2010 or whenever it was, or 11, my wife fucking made a whole fucking video on Elijah Muhammad. He was a fucking great ambassador of the fucking sport. Skinny basketball player who was putting on muscle and competing with the fucking very best of them. Let's do basketball next. This is just pure fucking racist, more fucking hating on fucking white people shit. And you don't even fucking say anything. You're too cowardly to say it. If you're a fucking scumbag, fucking Nazi racist, just say it. Just come out and say it. You don't have to play the victim. Just say what you really want to say. Visibility doesn't stop at the gym floor. It decides who makes it to the podium. Please. Who we see on the podium and sponsorship and across broadcast shapes not just who feels inspired, but who gets the opportunity. Hey, that's on them. That's on each individual between their ears. So is that why we don't have any white people in fucking basketball and in football anymore? Is that the NFL's fault? You don't hear any white people complaining. You know that they have some sort of fucking thing in the NFL that if you're going to hire a new head coach, you have to interview a black dude?
Yep.
Fucking nuts. That shit fucking makes me so fucking sick when I see that.
And yet somehow they still don't hire them.
It's fucking crazy. this kind of fucking evil fucking hate spewing fucking just annoys the fuck out of me. It's just fucking keeping the black man on the plantation and the black woman on the plantation. Wah, wah, wah. Let's all... What?
It's called the Roney Rule, the Brianna Roney Rule.
Requires teams to interview minority and or women candidates for head coach, general manager, and other executive positions. Adopted in 2003 and named after former Steelers owner Dan Rooney. Its a goal is to increase diversity in the league's leadership. Why don't they should do that with the players. They should make every player position you have to let at least 5 white guys try out for it.
You know what I find is crazy when like white people start to fucking pander and are like, black people are poor, they can't afford it, they need our help. It's like that. Ironically, that is the most racist way to be, is to think that you're so good and that people can't do it without you.
That was the Southerners' argument back in the day.
God, it's so disgusting.
If we let these slaves free, they'll die. They'll perish. They can't live on their own.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, but you see it on Instagram or on Twitter. You'll see some black woman being like, "I have 6 kids. You have to feed me."
Thank you, Sean.
CrossFit is free. It's a methodology with all the info online for free. There's a WOD posted every day for free. It's the most accessible program there is. Yeah, and you know where you don't see that? You look at, if you've seen these Instagram accounts with these black dudes in Africa that have no fucking equipment and are training to be professional baseball players, ultra marathon runners. Yeah.
Dominican Republic, the DR.
Yeah.
These guys are playing fucking baseball with rocks in a fucking full dirt field, and they go to the MLB and they fucking destroy everyone.
Yeah, you're a fucking embarrassment to real Africans. Fucking crazy. I started CrossFit and I was living in my fucking motorhome. I was living in my fucking van.
Wow, it's crazy. Like people, they can't decide. Is the only reason black people can't do CrossFit because it's $200 a month and it's too expensive, or is it so cheap that no one wants to buy it because all it's worth is a methodology and anyone can do it? Like, make your mind up. Make your mind up. Is it too expensive, or is it so cheap that no one should buy it? Are you fucking?
I can't afford my gym. I can't afford my gym. Well, cool. Find some rocks in your fucking front yard. And start developing some workouts. You can front squat or back squat with rocks.
You can fucking do burpees and push-ups and run.
Get a piece of fucking rope and start jumping rope.
Cut your fucking hair 100 times, tie it together, and jump rope with it.
There you go.
I could probably tie 30 butt pubes together and do some double unders.
How many nice things did Pat say in the chat today?
Nice thing? Not a single one.
How many things did he say that weren't passive aggressive?
Not a single one.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Value add to the show.
I mean, it's really not good to have him back. I'll be honest. And the only reason he wasn't ever here is for me. I'm the one. I was like, hey, I want to block this guy. He sucks. He chokes on it. Yeah, Pat, how about this? If you want to stay, Pat, if you want to stay in the chat, you've got to send Seb on that $500 I sent you. And if you don't, I'm booting you for fucking good this time. And you can make all the fucking little gay YouTube videos you want. You can cry as hard as you want. You can paint J6 underneath your eyes and take a knee during the national anthem all you fucking want. But if you don't send that fucking 500s over to my fucking boy, it's done for you. You're done.
Thank you to our sponsors, Paper Street Coffee, Biomax Peptides, Wodify, Vindicate, VNDK.com. Also, head on over. Make sure you get Matuthian for all your special Black Friday, Christmas loved ones. Jess Pearson, RN, you were talking about how Santa Monica has gone downhill yesterday. It's so bad and it's everywhere. Santa Monica, Venice, 3rd Street Promenade. The magic is gone. The libs killed it. Yeah. It's fucking wild. It is wild.
Oh my God. What are those, like 2000 cc? 25? Oh.
You guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
No. Did you want to play something, Caleb?
Jenny just sent something that's, I don't know, it's eye-catching, that's for sure.
You know, I'm not going to watch the video, Pat, right? And no one else is? So I hope you release it, but I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna waste my fucking time on your fat retarded ass.
Wow. Is it the one with the tits or the Instagram post?
It's the one with the tits.
Got.
I do mean that. I think you're actually retarded if you think I'm going to watch that video. Your level of hubris and egotism is insane. I didn't watch the other two. I didn't even know you made them.
Oh, please don't give him any attention for that. Buy the new Vindicate hoodies and joggers. They slap.
Look at Sean and David. Sean and Davis, show us the video, please.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, David. Yeah, we'll show you. Go ahead. Will you play? Can you play that?
Just for that.
It's pretty crazy.
They're not going to be able to hear audio, but there you go.
I don't think you need audio for this.
Oh my God.
This guy asks her if they're 2,500 cc's. She says, he asked her if they were 2,000.
Yeah. Oh, she's going 3,000.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
that is like.
What do you do with those things?
What's the point of that?
To get attention on the escalator, I guess. Fuck. That's wild.
Oh,
it's like a cartoon.
Oh, is this the guy? Is this Father Time that Megan was talking to? Oh shit. If this is on video, this will be crazy. Where's
top right for audio?
The story. Megan and Jenny.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Hold on. I want to get the whole thing. This is gonna be
at this. We walk in and fucking I'm just gonna tell the story. It's gonna embarrass her, but I'm telling the story. Megan and Jenny are introducing themselves to this fucking old dude.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
I'm Wayne.
Nice to meet you, Wayne.
He's like one of the, he's a child of God. He's living in fucking God's kingdom, and that is a great thing. And he's talking about how he's like rehabbing his hand. He's messed his hand up and
wrist.
No,
carpal tunnel.
I had trigger finger release surgery, and I'm not supposed to grab or grip or lift, pull or anything for 2 weeks.
Make it.
You got to use the other hand.
Oh my God!
It's like
I can't even believe.
I can't believe she just said that.
Went.
No.
Yes.
No. Hey, is Megan married?
That's hilarious. I don't think so. She's the fucking coolest.
That's amazing, dude.
In another life, I'd be married to her. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Wow.
She's awesome.
Wow. Hey, you know how Dave says it's bad that me and you are friends? It's probably bad that Dents and Megan are friends.
Dave's an idiot.
It's there's more. Oh God.
My life is so much better with you, dude.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet. All right, guys. We will see you. I don't know when we'll see you. Stay close to Dence's Instagram. I'm not sure if she's going to go live on YouTube or what. Maybe we can get Dence on tomorrow morning. We don't have a guest tomorrow morning, right?
No, we do not. I don't think there's anything scheduled this weekend other than maybe live call-ins.
All right, cool. So maybe tomorrow morning we'll get Dence on live on the floor at Mayhem. All right, Taylor, thanks for coming on. Tell Bryson thanks for his contribution to the show. Remember, biomaxpeptides.com.
Contributing to the show.
My ret is on Ozempic. What? Can you tell? It's actually not Ozempic, but you're not going to understand what this thing is. It's called Triple G, otherwise known as retatrutide. Now I know what you're thinking. Your ret isn't fed. Your ret is on testosterone. Why would your ret need a weight loss drug? It doesn't. And actually, nobody really needs it. It was intended for people with type 2 diabetes. The same way that Rogaine and Viagra were made for people with blood pressure issues and ended up making you grow hair and making you weak. The side effect of Ozempic, tirzepatide, and now retatrutide is dramatic weight loss. I've been using this stuff for about 6 6 weeks now. I started at 196 and now I'm at 185. It works. I know you're probably pissed, but my lab rat was curious. My lab rat wanted to see what this Triple G was all about. It wanted to see the thing that's making all these changes for all these people. The same way that lab rats are using testosterone, BBC 157, TB 500, melanotan, sermorelin, and ipamorelin, the rat figured it would be nice to speak from experience. That rat will be using Triple G for the next 12 to 16 weeks. If you want to do what that rat's doing, you can go check out Biomax Peptides. Get your own Triple G.